Well, I started doing the anterior approach in 2006, and we did it really with very little technology. So it was much like the way we did joint replacements over the years, which was we took our best guess in surgery. We really didn't have anything we could take measurements. Then X-ray became a component of it as I started to do anterior approach on a PANA table. And then obviously for the last quite a number of years we've had a RadLink at every one of our sites, and I do every case with the RadLink.
When utilizing the software, what measurements are you critically looking at during your cases?
Well, I think everybody focuses on cup position, as the first thing, because that's the first thing you put in. But we look at cup position, leg length, particularly with some of the more recent information about the importance of cup position and how it relates to spinal deformity and spinal abnormalities. It really gives us the ability to look at pre-op and post-op films and get a really good sense of where we want to drive these implants to. And then, of course, cup position and leg length and offset are very, very valuable in terms of patient satisfaction, function of the hip, dislocations. We've had virtually no dislocations using this very, very precise technique. So Pano for us has really given us the opportunity to use whatever X-ray equipment we have available. We have 3 hospitals. We have RadLink at every hospital. We only have 1 unit at every hospital. We use the smaller unit so we can move them around easily. But it gives us the opportunity to use whatever C-arm is available. So, a lot of times we may get a bigger C-arm. We don't need to use the Pano as much. But if we have a smaller C-arm, we can do it with Pano with no difficulty. It's fast. The most recent version is very quick, easy to use, very intuitive. And so we've been using that with great success.
When you're evaluating limb length, why do you like to look at the full AP pelvis rather than, say, an overlay?
Well, I think you kind of look at everything, but we rely a lot on pre-op and post-op X-rays and where we're trying to get to. So the overlay technique is a very valid one, and we support that in the RadLink format. But by the same token, I like to look at the anatomy as it stands, and literally look at that, and actually looking forward to some of the new developments, and maybe actually taking a Pano real full-length X-ray. And I think that might be something for the future that we'll see that could also support that. It depends upon the patient. It depends upon whether you're dealing with a patient that's had surgery on the other side and the anatomy is distorted, or whether you can really rely upon the landmarks.
Now, you train fellows and residents during in your practice.
Yes.
How do you think that the RadLink technology can influence or help with their development?
Well, I think fundamentally we're teaching surgeons to be surgeons, and these are tools, and they're very effective tools. It's a very, very, very competent ruler. Basically, it's giving us measurements that are quantifiable that we didn't have before. But I like to teach people to do the surgery and have an understanding of what they're trying to accomplish with their hands. And the RadLink, just like anything else, it's become for us, I hate to be this gross about it, but it's become like a saw or a hammer or a drill. You wouldn't think about doing these surgeries without having technology supporting you. And the same thing with the RadLink. So we can talk about what we're trying to create in terms of angles and positions and lengths, and then we can teach the resident or the medical student, the resident or the fellow, what to do to get to those goals that we're trying to achieve. And it's quantifiable. Our experience with RadLink is I used it first, and I have 2 other surgeons that work at my institutions regularly, and they've all come in and taken a look and said, yeah, that would be really interesting, and now they all use it. What I would tell them is that every surgeon is frustrated by that, and really not knowing what they've done until afterwards. Now, we do it real time with C-arm because we do anterior approaches on a table, so we can really know where we're going, and we don't have to rely upon an X-ray after the fact, and then trying to decide, well, do you take the patient back to the OR to make a change? And I think every surgeon likes the confidence that that gives them, that they're doing absolutely the best they can for their patients.
Surgeons working at a hospital, I would think the lessening the revisions, potential malpractice. I mean, are those the things that anyone considers?
Well, I mean, certainly from a quality assurance perspective, it's nice, and I'm the chief of orthopedics at one of our hospitals, and it's nice to be able to have confidence that what we're putting in is what we're trying to put in. So from a quality assurance standpoint, creating reproducible results is certainly a very important thing. So the hospital is focused on that, although truthfully, they give us that responsibility as the medical people overseeing the process.
Yep, I think that's great.
Got enough stuff? And I just want to say Ben Purcell is not only good looking, but great to work with.
That's going on the website. That's going on the website.
You wanted that, right?